Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going to go over how to unlock the Remnant 2 Feral Judgement melee weapon, which you can acquire once you've taken down the Corrupted Ravager on Yaesha in a very specific way. Now if you're not too sure on how to get into the Ravager's lair, what you need to do during the fight and all the rest of it, you're going to find a complete guide for how to tackle the Ravager down in the description below. That will give you all of the information that you need. Now, once you've gone through all of the dialogue with the Ravager, once you're in the Ravager's lair, you're then going to have a decision to make. You can either shoot the doe, revive the doe, or take on the Ravager. In order to get the Feral Judgement melee weapon, you need to take on the Ravager, and then after the fight starts, you then need to shoot the doe. Now, this thing is very weak. It will die with a couple of hits, if that. Just go up and give it a quick melee hit. If you're playing as a summoner class, then more than likely, if you summon in one of your guys, it will easily go over and take care of the doe for you, which is what happened to me. Now, the reason it's so important to kill the doe early, after you've already engaged the Ravager, if you do it beforehand, you're then going to get a different reward. What we're going for here is the Ravager's Maw, which is an item you can then use over in Ward 13 with McCabe. Go over there, you're then going to be able to craft yourself the incredibly powerful Feral Judgement. However, like I say, you do need to do it in a specific way. You need to hit the Ravager first, and then once you've done so, kill the doe before the fight's halfway through, before you've taken down 50% of the Ravager's health, as it will run over to the doe and try and heal itself by eating the doe. If the doe is still alive, it will then kill it, and you're going to get a different weapon, which will be the Merciless Long Gun. Obviously, for this guide, we're going after the Feral Judgement melee weapon, so engage the Ravager, then kill the doe. Once you've defeated the Corrupted Ravager, go through the labyrinth, use a Wild Stone and get yourself back to Ward 13, where you can then go up to McCabe, providing you've got the Ravager's Maw, which you would have got providing you follow the steps I've already detailed out in this guide. You're then going to need 7 Luminite Crystal, which drop from special enemies, and 1000 scrap. Once you've got all 3 items, you can then craft the incredibly powerful Feral Judgement melee weapon. Now, the Feral Judgement melee weapon is very powerful for one reason. It's got a mod on it called Death Sentence. Dealing melee damage 6 times over 10 seconds empowers Feral Judgement. When empowered, a neutral backdash charged attack, which you can do by, say like you're on Xbox, you want to press A, then hold down the right trigger, where you basically want to do a backstep, charge up your melee attack. You're then going to thrust your claws forward, hitting the enemy. Providing you've got your death sentence activated, it's then going to do 10 phantom strikes, dealing 25 damage per strike, with an additional 25% additional damage to bleeding enemies. And you can also insert a mutator as well on this one. Definitely a melee weapon that I recommend you get. But that's how to acquire the Feral Judgement melee weapon in Remnant 2. I do hope that the guide's helped you out. If it has, please do me a massive favour. Hit the sub button, it does help us out a great deal. But either way, whichever you decide to do, you guys take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of the day, and we do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.